Welcome back to Well, That Is Weird, where I found news articles of the weird, strange, and mysterious and present them to you. Hope you guys had a good Monday, and for my friends here in the States, happy MLK Day, and also happy birthday, Betty White. Please press the like buttons to help me out on the pesky algorithm, and also bring a warm churro to the like button today, and also subscribe so you can get more of this content. So let's just jump right into it. From our good old friends, the Daily Star from UK, Air Force technician came face to face with 6-foot shadow person while guarding nukes. A former USA Air Force nuclear weapons technician, Adrian Register, describes glowing orbs hovering around this high-security Missouri base and coming face-to-face with a shadow person. A decorated U.S. Air Force airman is the latest in a long line of military personnel to report strange unidentified flying objects apparently taking an interest in our nuclear weapons facilities. Former U.S. Air Force weapons technician Adrian was stationed at Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri between 2003 and 2007 and had extensive knowledge of the aircraft that operated from the base, including the highly advanced B-2 Spear stealth bomber. But on at least two occasions, he saw a UFO that did not look or move like any known aircraft. Register was part of the team that maintained nuclear weapons on base, trained in their handling as well as providing security when they were moved around the facility. And this is a picture of him. His little hero outfit. Let me delete that. He described a bizarre experience he had while supervising the movement of one of the devastating devices within the White Man base, stressing that he was in a state of high alertness because of the nature of the task at hand. The 37-year-old told the Libertarian or Liberation Times, "I've noticed a light or orb hovering along the top of the tree line. I thought it was just a star at the time, but as I continued surveilling the area, the light/orb shot above the treetops and hanging there for some time. Maybe it was just a satellite, I thought. But then as the transport team arrived to secure the weapon, the orb bounced a little in the sky, then shot to the left, uh, gives his orientation north, and then shot 90 degrees straight up and disappeared. He had a similar experience at the base sometime later, noting that he saw a single glowing orb glowing with what he described as yellowish white color. That's a picture of the 2B bomber. But that isn't the strangest experience Richter had while stationed at the nuclear base. In December 2006, while working a night shift maintaining a dummy practice bomb, the nuclear weapons technician encountered what he described as a shadow person. First, he heard footsteps, but not the familiar sound of one of his Air Force comrades in a stand-issue combat boots. The mysterious intruder appeared to be padding around in a high-security base barefoot. After hearing the footsteps a couple times, he got to investigate and had a chilling encounter with something that was not entirely human. I saw what I cannot really describe as another other than a black mass in the shape of a person standing at least 6 feet. Not really a shadow, but something that was slightly blurry and didn't reflect any light. The base is well guarded at all times, and it was almost impossible for an unauthorized person to get access to sensitive inner areas undetected. More pictures of the B-2 bomber. But someone or something managed to get very close to the weapon storage area without tripping any alarms. These days, the U.S. military is much more open to reports of so-called UAPs or unidentified air phenomenon for if anybody knows the new acronym than it was in the past, but the focus is still on the potential advanced technology being operated by a foreign power. In this new openness that has made Register feel that he's able to tell his story today, but similar reports dating back several decades suggest that what military personnel have been encountering something more than just a very, very fast Chinese-built drone. Okay, so that's that. Making sure there's nothing left. Okay, let's do the deep dive. Okay, so it looks like this Air Force technician, you know, was it what, 4 years? Standard contract. For any military person, 4 years. Uh, first year is essentially just your school basic training, your school for your military job, and then you go to your first unit and stuff like that. So, you know, first of all, he's Air Force, so he had to score very good to get in there, and then also he was a nuclear weapons technician, so he knew his stuff. Um, there's like a lot, there's psychological tests involved with joining the military and stuff like that. So he he like he wasn't looking at like he wasn't predisposed. He had a job to do. It just he even said like, oh, it's just that's weird. Well, yeah, well that's weird. Okay, oh, so I'm gonna keep doing my job, and then he's like, wait, that's even more weird. What I think he did, or bounced a little in the sky, then shot up north, then shot 90 degrees straight up and disappeared. So for him, it's like he knows, like he's in the Air Force, he's been to school, he knows what airplanes can do, what they cannot do. Like he knows like the laws of like flight, of the basic operation of like of airplanes and stuff like that. So the most advanced thing they have right now, or he was privy to, was a B-2 bomber, right? Um, this actually this actually kind of leaks credence to reports, which I'm going to probably do in the future, of like UFOs, or now what they're called UAPs. To They have a lot of interest in our nuclear weapons, either here in the States, in Russia, China, any of the other, I think, four other countries that have nuclear weapons. I know there was a famous case that I'm planning on doing a video up in the woods off of a English military base. I do not know the name of it, but there was a huge um, UFO sighting there. But that's here and there, either near there or there. So, and then to make it just on top of it, the cherry on top is like, oh, I also saw a shadow person. Um, while doing my rounds, like doing security, pulling security, checking, walking around my little grid pattern, and I'm like, what? So not only has this base also has contingents with UAPs or UFOs, but now there's like paranormal stuff. But if you think about it, there's a code that says that advanced technology can become indistinguishable with magic, right? So maybe possibility. Maybe what he saw as Shadow Person was actually like a camouflage, extraterrestrial. Just with if you're telling me that there's an alien civilization that has the ability to travel the stars, they can make themselves invisible, or just make themselves not seen. So I don't know. What do you guys think? There's a lot of sightings near nuclear military bases. Here's like a picture of a B-2 bomber, swept wing design, one of the most advanced planes we have, 2 billion, I think, a piece. But yeah, what do you guys think? Shadow people correlating with UFOs correlating with shadow people. What's going on? Maybe he was, he pulled a 24-hour shift. He was tired, sleepy, and ran out of Red Bull or coffee, and he was just hallucinating. It could be that too. But what do you guys think? Just put in the comments below, and thank you for well, that is weird. Thank you. Bye.